Good morning guys, welcome to Supercars of London, and it is a sad start to the morning, but at the same time kind of exciting because I'm warming my Lamborghini up. Not only that, I've got the aircon on, so this door here open is pretty stupid. I'm cooling the interior because it is so hot at the moment down in the south of France, and today is the day that sadly I leave. The Lamborghini has had the home of Seb Delaney's driveway for over a month now, around a month and a half, and I think it is time to bring it back to the UK. So over the next 4 days I'm going to be making a few pit stops, the first one being a family home just north of Lyon, where my family's currently on holiday, which is kind of convenient, and then I'm headed up to Nancy to meet up with Sam from Seen Through Glass in his Ferrari 488. But you already know that because this video is going live slightly later than I'm filming right now, because over the next 4 days I've been warned that I have no phone signal and no Wi-Fi, so I'm already stressing out a little bit. So this is going to be a 4-day vlog of bringing my Lamborghini back to the UK. Goodbye Monaco, you have been awesome, not only as a home for my Lamborghini. I've learned a lot about this car. I've learned so much about this rear-wheel drive Hurricane, that being down here on warm tarmac, beautiful weather, incredible mountain roads. But it is time to bring you back home. We've got lots to do this summer, Lamborghini. So I'm not flying home this time, I'm driving home. Bonjour, welcome to central France, and for the last 48 hours I have been holed up at the top of the hill up there in a house, not just at the top of the hill, and the car has been tucked away for the last 2 days. And it's not the best place to do a sort of mid-intro right next to a main road, but this is the road that I'm going to take to head up to Nancy. And my French uncle has been teaching me the pronunciation of that word for the last 2 days, but we're headed up there to meet up with Sam from Seen Through Glass in his Ferrari 488 that he has borrowed from Ferrari Northern Europe. Having this car down in the south of France for 45, 50 days, it has got me thinking about what is next for the Lamborghini. What do I do next to give it that spice, to give it that extra oomph? Now that we're back in the UK, coming into the summer months and loads of events are happening, I want to make it more unique and more tailored to my taste, which might involve a set of aftermarket rims and potentially some carbon exterior bits to enhance the look of just how aggressive it is. So they're the two things that are on my mind at the moment, just exterior things. Over my ownership time with this car, I want to go a little bit crazy. Where is the score? There it is. Oh, it is quite orange. The camera is not going to pick this up, but it is quite orange. Okay, orange next to Rosso Scuderia, which I assume this colour is, which is like an orangey red. It's quite nice, but I definitely wouldn't have my Ferrari spec'd in this colour. And it's got orange inside as well. It has got orange inside. That's interesting. Loads of carbon fibre. I'm looking forward to cruising with the 488. I know this is going to be way up in the distance compared to me because Let's be honest, the stats on this car are pretty insane, but my car's got way more bugs on it, so shows which one's more menacing. I'm gonna grab my bag, check into the hotel, meet up with Sam, and hear how he's getting on with this beast. Look how big the boot is. Oh, Sam's starting it. You starting it? Yeah. Go on. Good boot space though.
Oh, it's amazing. It's so practical, this car. It's almost too practical. Like, I kind of wish there was like a really bizarre strut race in there that just made it less practical, just to annoy everyone. And I'd be the only idiot to buy it.
2 pairs of shoes and 1 bag, which is that. Lambos aren't good for practicality. We have started to make some progress on leg 3 of bringing the Lambo home, and it just worked out so perfectly to meet up with Sam in northeast or sort of central eastern France in the Ferrari 488, and I can imagine just what he is thinking right now, how he is feeling, the Ferrari fan in him. He is an excitable little child in Ferrari's latest mid-engined V8 Supercar, and the Lambo fan in me says, take your Ferrari, you can have that Ferrari. It doesn't matter about the stats, it matters about the looks, the way that a car sounds, and the way that it makes you feel. And I'm sure Sam will argue that that car makes him feel better than this car makes me feel, which is why he's in a Ferrari and I'm in a Lamborghini, because this, to me, is the perfect car. And for the last half an hour, I've literally just been thinking over and over in my head, looking down at the steering wheel, looking down at the badge, looking at the wing mirror and going, I need to pinch myself sometimes that this is real life, and I am driving back from Monaco to London to bring my car home, which is a Lamborghini, and I'm doing it with a Ferrari. Normally, it would be me right there in a white little Peugeot, driving past, freaking out at the fact that on the other side of the road there was a Lamborghini and a Ferrari driving together. But no, I'm in the Lamborghini, which is astonishingly awesome. So I am alone by myself in the Eurotunnel. Sam has left me. He had an earlier train to catch, so of course he left me. So now all I have to do is edit my video. So I'm going to sit here in the Lambo. I'm number 1. That is the front of the train. That is literally the front of the train. So I'm going to get to Folkestone and then drive up to Canterbury for my next stop. But the Lamborghini is nearly on British soil. So I've made it to my stop in England, Canterbury, because my Lamborghini only had 1 wash in 2 months being down in Monaco, and that wash, which some of you may have seen from my vlog, was actually just in a Total petrol station with some brushes that probably shouldn't have gone on the car, but it was PPF, so it was absolutely fine. And I've stopped off at Zenith Detailing Management, but I still need a car because I still need to go and do a bit of shopping, and luckily they've got a courtesy car. So this is the Porsche 918 Spyder Zenith Vehicle Management courtesy car that I'm going to be chauffeured around in so that I can go shopping. What has this vlog just become? I really don't know. My chauffeur is setting it up so that the car will now use all of the engine power and all of the electric power. So it is now going to be what's it called? Hot lap mode. Hot lap mode. So the first acceleration just then was just the 700 brake horsepower and the 4-wheel drive working together. Now we're going to have everything. Right, I'm ready. I don't know whether I'm ready or not. The pace of my vlog just went up a few notches. Jesus. Woo. And then just like that, we're in E mode on the motorway. But now that we are in E mode, this is the perfect opportunity for me to say what an insane car this is. Having the exhaust systems right behind your head is a sensation that you can only experience from the inside of one of these cars. From the outside, the 918 sounds quite good, a little bit better than a P1, I would say, and a little bit worse than the Ferrari because V12 Ferrari. But with the exhaust system right behind your head, it transforms the way that you experience the car. It adds to the sense of speed. Not that you need any more additional sense of speed in this car because it's beyond anything that I've experienced. I actually think the closest thing that I've experienced to this speed is the 720S. 720S, and it's not anywhere near it. Well, I mean, I don't really know what to say. I'm kind of speechless. But the 918 Spyder is an utterly ridiculous car. The acceleration is insane, and we've parked up to grab some lunch, and then I'm headed back to my Lamborghini, which hopefully will be all nice and sparkling. So that is it. I've come from Monaco back to England over, I think it was a 4-day period now. I'm kind of losing track of days and time, but what an awesome way to end such an amazing trip. And now the Lambo is back in the UK, and a lot of exciting stuff is going to be happening to that car, and I'm going to be taking it to quite a few events. So thank you so much for watching and supporting. As always, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you soon. Cheers, guys.